yeah, as I said, I'm going to have to go back to the previous colour because there are some areas that haven't actually, or that I forgot to paint or missed completely painting. And I want to make sure that I've got everywhere, especially with it being speed paint. I don't want to miss things and have to come back. So there we are. That's what we've done with these. Just clean my brush off, and then we can go back to the previous colour, which was the pallid bone. Let me just clean that up. I can go back into the pallid bone. There we are. There's not all that much to do, but it's just a few pieces here and there. For example, I missed painting the bone here. It's just, as I said, making sure that you've got everywhere and you're not missing anything. So that's that. That's that. I'll stand you back up because you fell over. There we go. Next, we are going into another colour. That's the best thing about these speed paints. It's quite liquidy, so you can easily wipe it up when you've finished. Though I do need to get another piece of kitchen towel. Now then, what's next? A paler grey for the main jacket. Oops. Paler grey for the main jacket. I used that one. Is that for the jacket or is that for the... No, that's for the capes. So we'll do this one first while I've got it. Runic grey. And there we go. I'm just going to put these to one side so I know that I've used them, and I've got a couple of others down here to bring in, but these are going to be used for nothing that he's wearing. Okay, so because he's not wearing what I want to paint this, we'll go on to one that has. In fact, this one hasn't either, but I'm going to use this paint to paint this area here. Have you got one? Yes, you've got one. This is what I was using it for. Just this part at the bottom. Looks like a little cape that he's got. which some of them were. In fact, what the heck, let's do this one as well. Just because, why the hell not, it's there. And we can paint them whatever colour we want to paint them. This is, after all, our model. Well, it's not actually my model, this belongs to Andy at the Games Club, Wigan War Games and Roleplay Group. We meet on a Wednesday evening, sometimes between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. And we play board games, roleplay games, occasionally, what do we call it, we'll have a do at some war games, not very often. There we go. That's better. And that is basically that colour done. Next one, we will use the light grey I was talking about earlier. I'll just clean up that part. And the light grey we're talking about was this one, Gravelord Grey. We use this on the on the jackets of the Orlok Orlok team that we did in the last series of this, the last series for this sort of like group of things. And we're also using them for the jackets in here as well. Have I gone wrong here? Yes, I have. So it wasn't this that we used. Now bear with me, what have I done here? Right, got it. Okay. So let's have a look at other areas we could have used this. Right, this is for weapons. I've gone over the weapons with this, not clothing. All the clothing was done using the Regal Blue. So I'm just going to go over the metal areas with this. Now the blade here I'm going to leave unpainted. Let's go over on the weapons first with this. the final weapon that we're going to be painting with this colour. Obviously it's not finished yet, we're going to be coming back at a later on to add more things to it, more colours, make certain areas stand out a little more. But there we are. That is that. So what we'll do now is get rid of this colour from our palettes, and we can go back into the Regal Blue and carry on. Oh, sorry, not Regal Blue, Runic Grey. There is quite a bit of this to do, so I'll keep that just handy for a few moments. And I'll go over everywhere that I want this colour being. I actually thought there was two different greys that I was using for the clothing, but no. There's only this one. So this is, I say, from the main clothing, coats, etc., capes. As you can see, I'm doing the sleeves, but I'm not doing the gloves in this because that's going to be a different colour altogether. There's other items of clothing that they're wearing, such as this undershirt, which I did with the darker blue. But that's what we're doing for the next bit, so we'll skip through this and join me when I've finished. And this is about getting to the end of this particular colour. Well, it's not getting to the end of the colour, it's getting to the end of the time when I'm using this colour. The thing is, however, I've noticed other areas and remembered that I also painted the boots in that darker grey as well. So we will get rid of this from our palette, and we'll go back into the Gravelord Grey, which we did the gut weapons with. I'll just pop a little bit out because I don't know how much we're going to need. And then with this, we're just going to paint, as I say, the boots. Yeah, I think that is it. Again, there's a couple of areas where I need to go back to get the pallid bone. There's one character there that has bones that I've not painted, which is this one here. Okay, is that it? Probably not. I'll probably find something else to be going on with later on. I'm not sure yet, but that'll do for the time being. Next, come back in. Oops, before I forget, get rid of this dark colour, and we'll start doing the pouches and leather areas with hardened leather. Not sure how much I'll need of this, so I'll just put it to one side. And I'm looking at these pouches, little cases, the gloves, that kind of thing. Anywhere else? Get these little straps done as well. And finally we have this fella who, don't know whether he's got more, but it just seems to have this this pouch. I can't, it's a satchel then, it's not a satchel, I don't think. He's got the straps here. In fact, I'm going to go over this. I'll come back as well on this and highlight it again with a bit more of a dry brush with a paler colour once it's dried and the colour is secure. I think that is really all there is. Don't know what that is. But whatever it is, let's do that with this colour as well. Right, so we've got all that done. I just need to go back now and pop into here to do and go over that completely. Bear with me, let me have a look at what other colours I have. Shall not be a second. And we'll shape the next paint colour up. So we're going to be using the skin. I'll do painting the skin now. And we're using Crusader skin for this. I was just looking at the other, at the mini I've already painted. He had gloves on, so this bit doesn't count. But some of these have some of these do have burr skin showing, so we just need to, when we see any burr skin, it's just really hands that we have here. There we go. That's that step done. The final step we're going to be doing now is that chest plate that we've got on some of them.